Hello, scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back today with Off the Board. First, I want to say Merry Christmas! I'm so excited to be posting on Christmas. We weren't really sure if we were going to be doing one on Christmas because we always do post these videos the last Wednesday of the month, and so we were all a little bit like, oh, I don't know, but we decided in the end that this is what we wanted to do. So I'm way excited to be here. Okay, so you will have seen the layout that I decided to scrap lift, and I have been wanting to use up a bunch of scraps from my December scrapbooking my scrapbooking store December kit. I absolutely love this kit. It's been so fun to play with. This is the fourth layout that I've made with this kit, and I'm just like beyond happy and excited that I've used up so much of this kit. So what I'm doing is I have these 5 photos of my dogs on Christmas Day 2017, and the story is that every year our dogs get their own stocking, but usually we let the kids open all their presents and their stockings, and then we open our presents and our stockings, and then the dogs get their treats, right? Well, this year Max kept wanting to attack the couch. He's not allowed on the downstairs couch, and he knows this, but he really wanted the kids' candy and toys and things that was on the couch. And so he kept just staring at it, and he would, every once in a while just kind of like jump, and somebody, would just grab him and be like, no, Max. So finally we were like, okay, I guess we should give the dogs their treats so they stop attacking the kids' treats. So this is pictures of Tinian opening the dog's stockings and pulling out their goodies. We got them some bacon wrapped, I think it was rawhide or something like that, which we don't give them rawhides. Max is very protective of his rawhides, and we just don't want to have an incident like we have had in the past with dogs that become protective of their things, and so we do not give them rawhides very often. So they know that this is a special treat. And so what we did was Tinian was able to hand them the rawhides, and then they went off and did their own thing, and we didn't bother them. Piper isn't as bad as Max, but Max gets very protective of his rawhides. So here you can see I am just cutting out some of these scrap pieces of paper and matting them, and I'm so in love with how this layout turns out. It couldn't have turned out any better. So I'm cutting up this piece of paper to fit on that far right or far left side, and then I'm going to add it to this other side as well because I had a little scrap piece. So here I'm realizing that I did cut these 2 top photos a little smaller than I had wanted them to be. So I'm going to mat them on this paper. It's just a plaid paper from the kit, and I feel like that works out a lot better, especially for that one of Max. And now here I'm just gluing everything. Okay, now here I am just going to glue this last photo and pattern paper down, and then I have glued all of the papers down. I think that's always the biggest feat to do when you're doing a grid style layout. It's one of the harder parts of it. I'm going to start pulling off some of the sticker sheet embellishments, and I'm going to do a lot of different clusters. Normally I just do 3 clusters, but I'm going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 5 different clusters. It could be only 4, I don't quite remember, but I do like this little phrase down there at the bottom, and then I'm going to put a few of those little brads down there as well. And right now I'm using my scissors to poke the holes. I don't know why I decided to do it that way because it was the layers, there was like 3 or 4 layers of pattern papers on there, so it was pretty thick. Here I'm gonna add this cute little happy holidays. Oh, maybe I don't add it. Okay, I don't add it right then. I'm gonna add this cute little tag that says ho ho ho. There I'm gonna add happy holidays. And then I have this one that says Merry Christmas or something like that. And that card is all about cookies and like warm wishes and making cookies and stuff like that. And we weren't making cookies. Yes, we were giving them treats, so it could have worked, but at the same time, I just didn't really like it. So I cover up the word cookies with this Merry Christmas sticker, and then I'm also going to cover it up with another sticker and just put the word A there. So it's gonna say, may your holiday be filled with warm wishes, joy, and a Merry Christmas, or something like that. I can't exactly tell, and I don't have the layout in front of me. A few other stickers to the layout, and then I'm gonna work on the title. And you can kind of see the alpha, the sticker alpha that have down there on the bottom left. That's the one that I'm gonna use, and I'm actually gonna use 2 alphas. Do the journaling, and that's just talking about the story about Max staring longingly at the kids' stockings and treats and things. So we finally just gave them. Now I'm going to turn the layout on its side, and I'm going to work on the title, which is going to be Dog Stockings. And I had to kind of Frankenstein that G. I think it was, I don't even remember what letter it was, but I added like the bottom of a J. It was very interesting. And then I'm going to use this, oh, that's basic gray. It's crazy old, and it's chipboard. So I'm going to have to glue that down so they don't fall off. But that is, I believe that's the end of this layout. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you follow all the links below if you haven't already. And I will be back again next month with a new off the board layout. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Bye!